Hey y'all, so I'm going to continue to expand and give examples of why it's good to have discernment in this time and not just believe everything you see just because you might like a person or you might feel empathy toward a situation. As I said before, not everything is as it seems. Not everything is as they show you. They show you what they want you to see because they control the narrative, just like the news does. If you notice, everything on the news is literally emotion, like it's driven to divide people because it triggers emotions in people, which further divides people. So you can't believe everything that you see. If you're seeing it, chances are it's because they want you to see it. And things that they don't want you to see are things that you simply will not see. You have to dig, and dive deep research to find those things, okay? However, I will bring this up, something I thought of. So why is this important? Number one, so God is going to be blessing a lot of people, bringing them into being kingdom financiers, right? Okay. He's going to test your finances. Some instructions that he gave me specifically to give others in regards to that, I've put in a video previously, is when he's going to test you. He's going to test your discernment in the finance area, okay? Because you can't just give to everyone, right? Not everyone God is going to lead you to give to, because if that were the case, your money would be blown, right? No sooner than you get it, it's gone, because you went and were led by your emotions. You might be guilt tripped. The enemy might come after you to try to drain your finances after God blesses you, right? And he may throw counterfeits at you to drain your finances. I've seen it. I've seen my friend get tested before. This girl literally played her on crack. This is a truth. This is a fact. She was known in the area for that, okay? My friend had went to like a restaurant, a fast food restaurant at night, and she came up, she said, I'm a single mom. I really need money. I need money to buy for food or something like that, right? Of course, she has a good heart, my friend. She gives her $20, like the last that she had. And this girl turns around, runs, and the people at the restaurant are laughing at my friend because they're like, oh, she just played you. She plays everybody around here. That's what she does. And so she lied about everything that girl said was straight lies out of her mouth. That was not something she should have invested that $20 into. You know what I'm saying? But she was led to do it because that girl manipulated her emotions. Okay? So that's why it's important. That was my whole point. I'm not getting into Candace Owens. I'm not even getting into Erica Kirk stuff. I'm not. Y'all missed the point. The point was, use your discernment in this time. It's important. It's important for many reasons. Another reason why, okay? So I had a dream a few years ago, all right? And in this dream, now I know several others have come out and said that they had a similar dream, if not the same dream, okay? That I was standing outside and it was dark, really dark and eerie. There were clouds that were really low to the ground. It was just real eerie, like, I don't even know how to explain it. And there were these giant UFOs, y'all. Giant UFOs, all right? Flying around, hovering around. And all I could do in the dream was scream and cry at people, don't be deceived. They're not aliens. They're demons. Like, they're not what they seem. They're not what they appear to be. Don't be deceived. I was literally begging and pleading with people not to believe, because unfortunately, that's what's coming, is deception. With this AI that we have now and all of this stuff, there's going to be deception like never before. And there's an idea, a theory going around with that, actually, that involves aliens, that people think that the rapture is going to happen, people are going to be taken up, and then the government is going to be able to deceive people and tell them that it was aliens. So they don't even know that the rapture, I don't know if that's true or whatever. That's just an idea that people have, okay, a theory. But regardless, the point is, when you start seeing things like that, and here's the other thing. I used to believe in aliens, straight up. I did. That was when I also believed in horoscopes. I believed in, I told y'all I even went to see a psychic medium one time. The Lord corrected me very quickly after that. I was in the twin flame, like all that kind of stuff. When I was in deception, I was believing all that stuff. And angel numbers too, okay? I knew God was speaking to me through numbers, but I didn't know. I thought it was angel numbers. That's all I knew. So I was into all that. And something though in me was like, something's not right. My discernment, even at that time when I was still living in the world, I was starting to try, I was still living in the world, okay? That discernment was still there. And I was like, God, if all of this is wrong, I just want to know truth. I want to know the truth. If I am being deceived in any of this, if none of this is truth, I just want to know the truth. Show me the truth. My eyes started becoming open to all of it. How literally not everything is as it seems. A majority of the stuff that they show you, that you see on the news, that you see, it's all twisted, okay? It's ran by the enemy, y'all. And so in the times coming, you can't just look at something and believe it. You got to take it back to God. Y'all are questioning me if I'm praying before I'm posting about something. Are you praying before you're posting a comment asking me about my prayer life? Food for thought. Did you take the time to pray on it before questioning it? Don't question me, and don't believe everything that I say either. Don't believe anything, right? That's the whole point behind this. Don't come questioning me. You don't need to question me. Take it to God and question him, because that's the source. That's where truth comes from, right? Don't even ask me. Ask God. He's there. But it's so important, y'all. It's so important to have discernment. It's crazy. It was like God was almost testing me in this just months ago. I started to see it on TikTok, where there were videos that I was watching that I was believing, right? At first. And then something started to tell me, like, I just started to sense it. My discernment kicked in, and I was like, these videos are fake. It was like I started to see them being like AI videos, and these are videos that like you wouldn't even think were AI. So like they are so realistic that you would not even know. But my discernment instantly kicked in, and God was like, look, this is what's coming. You're gonna have to have discernment for these things. It's already here, but it's going to get worse and worse. The things are going to become more realistic and more realistic. That, I mean, what's coming is they could literally project Jesus into the sky on a cloud coming. Do you know how many people would believe that? Let's just put it that way. Okay. They could literally fake a rapture, and people would believe it, because people's discernment's not on up here. You know, they could project Jesus in the sky on a cloud, because that's the kind of technology that's going on right now, right? And people would believe it. That's the problem. That's all I'm saying. And it's not just that. Again, it could be finances. God could be, about to bless you with finances. He's going to make you a kingdom financer, but you can't just be manipulated with you. You got someone coming up to you that is sent by the enemy to take money from you, then that God was going to have you put somewhere else, but you were led by your emotions and manipulated by that person, and you didn't use your discernment. And so now you can't put that money where God needed you to put it, because you weren't led by the Holy Spirit. You weren't led by your discernment. You were led by your feelings, by your emotions. You were manipulated. That's all, y'all. That's all I got. That's all I got. Y'all be blessed.